All right, let's do this. Hello, YouTube. How are we doing today? What's going on, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more Days Gone Remastered, Survival 2, Permadeath. Whole game, even. I didn't select Permadeath by act. I selected Permadeath whole game. So if I fuck this up, it's game over, like for real. So anyway, yeah, a little bit of intro here. My work schedule is going to be changing, probably pretty drastically. I have good news. I actually just today resigned from the job that I have been doing. I really didn't like it very much. The hours were extreme. There were days where I would literally have to get up at like 2 a.m. my time, and then end up working until 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening sometimes. And I just never knew from day to day what the schedule was going to be. But I knew it was going to be extreme no matter what, most of the time. So I had to take a sick day this week. And when I called them and told them that I was taking a sick day, they literally threatened me with retaliation. They threatened to start putting me in shittier positions that are kind of not within the scope of the job that I normally do. And I don't know about other places, but in Colorado, it's actually illegal for your employer to threaten retaliation if you have to take a sick day. Now, there's attendance policies in place, of course, where like if you're calling in sick all the time, well, you could be violating your attendance policy. So that's a different thing. This is the first time I'd ever called in sick. And I called in, told them I wasn't going to be there. I called like the night before. I was like, hey, I'm not feeling well, so I'm not going to be there in the morning. And so they literally threatened retaliation, man. Told me there, well, if the consequences are going to be, we're going to have to put you in other spots, which is illegal in Colorado. So kind of pissed me off. What they didn't know, what I haven't told anybody else yet, I took a sick day because I had an interview at a better job. That was why I needed the day off, so I could actually go interview for a better job, and I got the job. So the difference is my schedule is going to be changing. My current job, all I really know for sure is that I'm actually going to be working evenings, second shift they call it. It'll be like 3 p.m. to 11 p.m., which is going to interrupt with my nightly live streams. So advantages and disadvantages. It's a much better job, better pay, better benefits, better hours, more steady hours. But it's going to interrupt my live stream schedule. So we're going to have to figure some things out. So one reason that I decided to do this extra stream tonight is I just want to get in as many live streams as I'm able to do before I start my new schedule. I don't even have a start date yet. I've been offered the position. I officially have the job, but I'm not sure exactly when I start yet. So we'll play it by ear. We'll go from there. I say most of this to say, please have your notifications turned on. The schedule is going to be weird for a while. I'm going to stream whenever I can. Have your notifications turned on so that you are in the loop when I go live. All right, let's do this. Hello, chat. Daryl and Warren. First one in. Good evening. Hello. Deacon Week. Howdy there. Irish Molly. Ray Kwan the Chef. That's right. A Thursday night stream. Carl Marks. Recent channel member. Welcome in. Miss Violent Jones. Good evening. 2 Arrow. Hello, 2 Arrow. New name in the chat. Hi. Good to have you with us. Llama Rob is here. Namaste, Llama Rob. How you doing? Charles Beatty, another recent channel member. Welcome in, Charles. Howdy. And have I missed anyone? Shannon Alcorn is here. Shannon, what's up, man? Welcome, bud. Okay, looks like that's everybody who's first in the chat. So let's switch over to the main gaming screen and let's get this started. All right, here we go. Okay, so we should have our save from last night right there at the top. There it is. Let's do it. So what we're going to be doing this evening, we're going to be pushing through main story missions. We will very likely at least get to the point where we're ready to head into Lost Lake. I don't know that we're going to make it to Lost Lake tonight, but we should at least get to that point where we're nearly ready. Hey, check it out. Deacon Week in with that super chat. Let's play some Days Gone. Let's play some Days Gone. Yeah, right on. I wholeheartedly concur. We're going to celebrate my new job by playing some Days Gone. Yeah, I see your comment there, Irish Molly. It's very illegal. Yeah, I told my immediate supervisor, I'm not going to mention too much about other jobs that I've worked in the past. But just my experience and my training, I refuse to be threatened. I will not be threatened. I will not be manipulated. I will not be coerced by any agency at any time for any reason. Then I told them I needed a sick day. They started making threats. I said, fuck y'all, I'm out. So, yeah, that's pretty much how it went down. But yeah, I am excited for the new job. I've been hopeful for this job for a while. It is better pay, better benefits, more consistent hours, and it's closer too. My other job, the one that I just resigned from, I was commuting an hour each way. I had to drive up into Springs every day. So that means, like, sometimes, like I said, I would have to report to the office at like 03:30. Man, I got to get up at like 2 o'clock in the morning to be in Springs at 3:30 in the morning. And so it was pretty fucking extreme because of that hour-long commute. And then I end up working like a 13, 14-hour day and commute an hour to get back home in the evenings. This job that I've just taken is literally 3.2 miles. 3.2 miles from my house. I won't even be driving 10 miles a day, man. It's beautiful. It's a wonderful thing. Plus better pay and better benefits. So, yeah. All right, so it looks like we need to head up to the abandoned Nero facility. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Where the hell are you trying to send me? Silly map. Oh, yeah, back this way. All right, let's go. Okay, and I need to remember, this is a permadeath run. Not just a permadeath run, but a survival 2 permadeath run. The enemies hit hard, Deacon takes lots of damage, and if we fuck it up, it's game over. So I'm going to try, take my time, slow down, pay attention, get tactical, all of that happy horse shit. There's no such thing as a good job. Unknown, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, that's why I say it's a better job. Good pay, good benefits. I'll actually be working for the state of Colorado. I'll be employed by the state of Colorado, so it's like a good state job. I'm excited for that. I love Colorado anyway. Colorado's been good to me since I moved here. So I'm honestly kind of pleased for the opportunity to give back a little bit. Like, no bullshit. Wolves. Ooh, lots of wolves. Hey, guys.
Good night. Get in there. Come on.
Bastard. There we go. All right. Didn't really... Okay. When I talk, I'm hearing a really tinny echo. I think I need to adjust my... there it is right there. I see what it was. I had one of my knobs off alignment just a hair. That's better. Okay. That should actually improve the mic audio for the stream a bit. Now, as I was saying, I didn't really want to waste that ammo, but I do want to collect this meat because I do have the skill, the butcher, that increases the amount of meat that you get. Yeah, we got 4 off of that one wolf, man. That's not bad right there. That's worth a few bullets. Something wicked this way comes. Welcome in. Oh, Irish Molly, that's right. You used to be a union steward. I forgot about that. Yeah. Well, thank you, dear. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's one of those things where I am the type of person that I do not quit a job unless I have another job lined up. And I generally give notice. I am, again, the type of person. I'm just the type of employee that I generally give notice. If I'm going to leave a job, I make sure that I provide them with at least 2 weeks notice, sometimes more when appropriate. But when the other day, when they literally threatened retaliation for needing a sick day, like, nah, man, I'm done. Fuck you guys. I'm out. But purely, well, not by coincidence, because that's why I took a sick day, but because I knew I had this job interview coming up and because I found out immediately that I was given the position, they called a couple of hours after my interview, they called me to offer me the position. They called, some of you guys know from the chat, Obi-Wan Craig Noby, my buddy Craig. We met at my last job. He was my boss there, and we worked together for a very short time and quickly became good friends outside of work. So, of course, I put on my references, Craig and his wife as well, because she worked there also.
Okay.
And
See if I can make time peeking out.
so this company, right after my interview, they called Craig and his wife to get references from me, and of course got glowing recommendations from them. And so, like, just a couple hours after the interview, they called me to let me know that I had the job. They offered me the position officially, and I was like, okay, that's all I needed to hear. And so I went ahead and quit the other job immediately. I was like, yeah, no, I will not tolerate being threatened, period, under any circumstances, for any reason, at any time, by any agency. I will not tolerate being threatened, simply because I needed to take a sick day. You know, because let's say I was actually taking a sick day. Like I said, I took the day off because I had a job interview, had a better job. But had I actually been sick, you know, and these motherfuckers are threatening me with retaliation while I'm sick, that's fucking bullshit. I'm not going to put up with that. So anyway, Julian Aguilar, welcome in. I am having a good day. Thank you so much for asking. Ooh, you just got done with college, right on, and now you're on summer break. Kick ass, man. Yeah, stay in school, kids. Good job, Julian. Good job. And also, let's say hello to K Sing. K Sing, what's up, man? Howdy. Tuning in after a long time. Yeah, we're doing good. Think it's gonna be okay. Now, like I was saying, my work schedule is going to change because of the new job. It's unavoidable. I don't really have a choice in that. In time, I can put in a request for a transfer to a different shift. But for now, it's going to impact my live stream schedule. There's no way around it. So you guys make sure you have notifications turned on, and you'll know every time I'm able to go live. I'll still be going live as often as I can. Just make sure that you have those notifications turned on. Mickey Michter, welcome in. Mickey, what's up, man? Doing well so far. We're off to a great start on this run. I really haven't changed up my strategies too much. I kind of been doing it the same way I normally do it. In the very first episode, we managed to unlock the SMP-9, the best sidearm in the game. Killed 4 hordes and got the SMP-9 unlocked. Then in the second episode, we cleared the map around Copeland's camp and hit level 2 with Copeland's camp. And just last night in the third episode, we managed to clear the map around Tucker's camp and reach level 2 with Tucker's camp. So now we've got the ability to purchase suppressors from both camps. We can get all 3 types of suppressors whenever we want them at either camp. And we also got some better weapons unlocked. We got the MWS primary rifle, which I'm a big fan of that one in the early game. I think it's a great early game primary full auto rifle. And we also got the M40 sniper rifle unlocked, which is an absolute garbage early game weapon. But since we have it unlocked now, we can purchase ammo for it from any weapon locker, which is handy. I just noticed it has... Okay, hang on. I got to close the door. There's like hammering and stuff going on. There we go. 8-Bit Terror is over there doing a little bit of decoration in her kiddo's room. I think she's hanging stuff up on the walls, so apologies for the banging there. But yeah, we got everything unlocked that I like to have in the early game, and we're off to a great start. So now we're going to start doing some main story missions and get that stuff knocked out. There we go. Now, here's a really weird glitch that has not been addressed in any of the recent patches yet. This is specific to the remaster, I think. If you have multiple profiles on your PlayStation and both people play Days Gone, which myself and 8-Bit Terror, host of the Days Gone podcast, we both play on this machine. Oh, I was hoping for a headshot there. Anyway, 8-Bit Terror and I both play on the same machine, but we like to use different settings. No, you can close it for now. It's okay. Bedtime tends to be a bit noisy anyway. So anyway, yeah, it will not keep your settings persistent when you switch between the 2 profiles. So if she plays for a while and changes the settings to her preferences, when I fire it up, it's back to her preferences. And if I play for a while and set the settings to my preferences, she comes in and it's set the way I keep it. So it's a little bit frustrating. We've actually kind of just gotten used to it at this point, where we know whenever we trade out, we need to change the settings, but it shouldn't be that way. It should keep your settings persistent. So anyway, let me catch up with the chat real quick. What's going on in the chat? Lionheart8859, happy Thursday. Welcome in. Yeah, I'll bet. Julian Aguilar, congratulations, man. I see that. It's hard work, but you're getting there right on. Hopefully it pays off for you in the long run. Let's see. Mickey says, yeah, nice. Got that SMP9 early. Every time, all the time. Yeah. What's up with Wicked? You had to put down your 12. Oh, man, you had to put down your golden retriever today? I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough. Hopefully we can help cheer you up a little bit, or at least take your mind off of it. See, Lamarab asking if you hadn't been called by the new job. That is actually a good question. I would have quit anyway. In this case, because like I say, I will not tolerate being threatened by my employer for taking a sick day. I would have quit anyway. That's normally not my style. I don't like to quit a job without having another job lined up. And I don't like to quit a job without providing ample notice. But in this case, I was willing to make an exception. I definitely would have quit anyway. So let's see. Oh, you had to put down a 16-year-old cat not too long ago. Bummer, man. Yeah, that's always rough when you have to do stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, Deacon Week, you're trying to get gold on Surrounded. Nice. Yeah, casing, the way I set this one, there's two different ways you can do it. You can do permadeath per act. I still don't know exactly what that means, but you'll basically have save points throughout your playthrough where you can restart. But what we did here, we did permadeath per game. So if I die at any point in this playthrough, this run is over. We'll have to start over. Yeah, it's absolutely brutal. I agree. Sky Surfer, welcome in, Sky Surfer. Howdy. John, I don't want to mispronounce your name, man. John G. What's up, John? How you doing? I do not yet have the extended magazine for the SMP9. I will show you here. The way you get the SMP9 is by progressing the Horde Killer storyline. And I do have a method for that. Let me see if I can link to the video here. SMP9. Here you go. This video that I've just put in the chat should be popping up in the chat window any minute. There it is right there. That is a video that I made like 3 years ago that shows my technique for unlocking the SMP9 in the first few hours of gameplay. You can literally have it in about 2 hours if things work out properly. It takes you about 2 to 3 hours max usually. Just follow that video step by step, and you can have the SMP9 within the first few hours of gameplay. Now, the magazine upgrade unlocks, as you can see, at 35%, which I don't remember. How many hordes is that exactly? 14, I think, to get the magazine upgrade. I can't recall now. It's like 2.5% per horde. Is that right? She's doing math.
14, yeah. 14.
Yeah, so 14 hordes will get you the SMP9 magazine upgrade. So yeah, let's see. Next. Yes, that is next level difficulty. I agree. We're on Survival 2 difficulty as well. So yeah, it's going to be pretty tough. Hey, Mark, what's up, man? Welcome in, Mark G. How you doing? Let's see if we can get these ladies gathered up by this barrel up here. No.
Damn freaks not here.
So we are still persistently having this glitch where every single individual freaker in the game, the individual freaks, they are all female freaks. Every single one of them. I have not seen a male freak outside of horde fights at all. And I think since we started this run, actually, I have not seen a single male freak outside of horde fights so far. It's wild, man. I do not know what is going on with this. Definitely a glitch of some sort. Well, that really worked out well. We did get all of the freakers up here in one use of an attractor and that barrel there, and that was handy. Don't normally get them all in one go.
Hey, babe.
Let's go ahead and move the truck.
Yeah, I cleaned them out. They won't...
JX2, yeah, bonus stream. Yeah, I was mentioning earlier that my my work schedule is going to be changing rather drastically really soon. So I'm trying to stream as often as I possibly can. Ooh, that was me. I just straight up missed that time. There we go.
Okay, here we go.
Right. Okay, let's do this little cutscene here.
Me again.
Yeah, tonight's just a bonus stream, just for fun. Plus, I really want to kind of continue this permadeath run. I want to keep going and see how far I can get. I'm not confident that we're going to be able to finish this playthrough. We'll just have to see what happens.
None of us needs to go away like this fast.
Oh, Julian, you always try to get camp level 2 to get a different shotgun from Tucker. Okay. I always get the MWS at level 2. That's the one I like best. No, Irish Molly, that's part of the problem. It is a state job, so it should be good pay, good benefits, but I'll have to work weekends. Now, the good news is there's a shift differential for weekends. You get like a 20% shift differential for days that you work on the weekends. So like basically 20% above your base pay if you're working a weekend shift. So I'm not upset about that. Plus the just because I'll be working second shift, the base shift differential is 7% above your base pay. So I'll be getting 7% above my base pay anyway. And on the days that I work weekends, it'll be, I believe it stacks to a total of 27% above your base pay for the weekend shifts.
She's burning out. The knife must have...
I've been told that it stacks, but I don't know that for sure yet. I haven't received my new hire packet yet.
Stupid. It was this little kid, this goddamn little kid.
The big goddamn knife. Hey, help me.
Oh, Deacon Week, you got the gold in that challenge. Right on. Yeah, man. It is nice having the gold in those challenges because the patches that you get from challenge mode apply a permanent bonus to the main game. So that's one advantage that I do have in this permadeath run. I have gold in all of the patches, which means I have all of those permanent bonuses applied as well. Moving forward, I don't know exactly what my schedule is going to be yet, but yeah, there won't be any streams on the weekends because I'll be working weekends. But what I will likely do, and again, this is all speculation, I'm nothing certain yet, I'll probably just move my streams to an earlier time, like before I go into work in the evening. Like, so it'll kind of flip-flop. What I've been doing forever is when I get home from work in the evening, I stream that night. What I'll likely be doing going forward is before I leave for work, I'll do a stream and then go work my shift. But I'm thinking about doing a stream on the weekends as well, like during the day, you know, kind of get up in the morning and do a stream before work. Ah, that's a good question there, Julian. To avoid the snipers. Yeah, like just last night, I got hit by a sniper that I never even saw. Like, I never even saw the red beam. I just took a shot and got knocked off the bike. So sometimes it's not possible to avoid, sometimes it's not possible to avoid the snipers. What I have been told, the way to avoid the snipers and the tripwires, don't drive on the road. Just drive like off to the side of the road. And allegedly, that will prevent the snipers from spawning at all, and also the wire traps. Like if you're not on the road, they don't spawn at all. Which I don't know. I know there's a lot of times where I've been driving kind of crazy off-road and I still have snipers pop. So I can't confirm that's going to help, but we'll try it. Definitely try it. Echo Warzone. Welcome in, Echo. What's going on?
Oh, Jesus.
Ah, Deacon Week. That's a good question. I don't think so. So if you were to gift memberships through Patreon, it would still benefit the channel. It would benefit the community. All of those monetary contributions, they do go back into the channel for sure. Right now, one of the best ways to both contribute to the community and contribute to the channel monetarily is gifted memberships on YouTube. That's one of those things where, yes, it puts money in the channel's pocket, and also it gives people the benefits of being a member on YouTube. Yeah, Carl, I certainly hope so. I intend to keep working to build the community, so we're going to continue making videos. We're going to continue making tips and tricks videos, of course. We're going to continue making videos for the Hey Drifter channel, which is those deep dives into the lore of Days Gone. We're going to continue producing those. And of course, we're going to still do live streams, just the live stream schedule will have to change a little bit.
Okay, Boozer, let's go. We got to get on that.
Echo Warzone, have a challenge idea. Only upgrade 5 times in the entire game. So if you get a level 1 engine at Copes, you only have 4 upgrades. Oh, wow, total. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, sometimes you can roll to avoid the snipers. I do recommend getting off the... If you see a sniper, get off the bike as quick as you can and get to cover. But there's no guaranteed way that I know of to avoid them.
Where are you going?
What?
Where?
Refugee camp west of Three Finger Jack.
No.
Boozer?
Yeah, JX2, I do like the character O'Brien, but I say just the opposite. He only helps you conditionally. Because the first thing... Well, in this, he does help. But later in the game, he's like, oh yeah, I can get you information on your dead wife that you've been searching for, but you got to do something for me first. So every bit of it is transactional.
No.
8-Bit Terror actually got to interview Bernardo De Paula, the actor who played O'Brien, and she got to interview him for the Days Gone podcast. Sabby the Hobbit popping in over there on Twitch. Hello, Hobbit. How you doing? What's up, little man? You can hang out for a minute, yeah. What's mommy doing?
Oh, mommy's just getting ready.
You rest easy, okay?
Oh, okay, she's getting...
I know. Yeah, you wouldn't want...
Ah, okay then.
I'll go.
I guess Boozer's right.
Love you, bud.
I can't help myself. It's like I said. I'll be back.
Llama Rob, really? You've never played this game? Wow. Okay, cool. I had no idea. I kind of assume that most folks who come into these live streams are fans of the game, or at least curious about the game. Hi.
Can I talk to some of your friends?
Yeah, do you want to say hi?
On the microphone?
4-Bit Terror wants to say hello. Yeah, just kind of put your face right in front of this metal screen here.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, we can hear you quite well. Would you like to hear yourself in the headphones? Here, let's put a set on for you.
I'll put this
Here you go. If we put this on, you'll be able to hear yourself talk. There you go. And talk into this metal part. See, when I talk, you can hear it really well.
Okay, so, how are you guys doing?
Okay, so we're going to see their answers pop up here. Charles says hi. Llama Rob says, hey, 4-Bit. Unknown says, hello, little 8-Bit. His mommy's nickname is 8-Bit. Echo Warzone says doing fine, little man. And the Hobbit 1901, hi Hobbit, says, aw, hi kiddo. Irish Molly says, hey Munchkin. Carl Mark says, howdy. Yeah. And Miss Violent Jones says, doing great, 4-Bit. How are you? Llama Rob says, doing good, brother. How are you? Hello, 4-Bit from Mark G. Everybody's saying hi. They're happy to see you. Yeah. That's kind of why we do this, because we like hanging out and talking with our friends. Yeah. What shirt are you wearing?
This one.
Is it Godzilla eating noodles?
Egg.
Here, would you like to sit up here in my lap?
Yeah.
All right, here you go. There you are. Yeah, now you can reach that microphone more easily. All right. So tell everybody what you had for dinner. Tell them a little bit about your day.
So I was playing outside.
Yeah, we played outside. He got to play in the mud for a while, yeah. We had the water hose turned on.
And I threw the mud at the tree.
He threw some mud at the tree, yeah. That part was fun, yeah.
And I had dinner.
Then we had dinner, yeah. Do you remember what you had for dinner?
Hold on, Rex. Can I go get my poison ivy and Batman picture?
Well, of course, yeah. You want to show him your picture? Yeah, that'd be awesome. He's going to show us a picture that he drew today. He's actually getting like really good at developing his artistic style. The tree deserved it, yeah. I mean, trees like mud, don't they? Okay, so it suddenly became nighttime because we finished that mission.
Boozer, another Nero chopper.
Oh yeah, we're going to go chase a Nero chopper, okay. Make sure I don't have my suppressor on my sidearm because we're going to have to shoot a runner as it approaches the bike. Actually, he got a haircut just recently. He had his hair really long in the back as well, and they kind of cut it like up the back of his neck a bit just to get it off of his neck. Yeah, you got your picture? Okay, yeah, bring it. Okay, he's going to show us the picture that he drew. Can you hear it? Got your headphones on? Nice. Okay. Yeah, come on up. It's okay. Are you okay? This metal piece has kind of sharp edges. You do have to be careful. All right, you want to tell them about it? And hold it up kind of like right in front of my face. Yeah, let's put it. Yeah. May I? I'll display it and you can tell them about it. Here you go. Here's the picture that he drew today. This is Batman and Poison Ivy. Can you guys tell that's Poison Ivy? Yeah, it's Batman and Poison Ivy hanging out together. What are they doing? Is there a story about what they're doing?
Do you know if that's a bad guy?
Yes, Poison Ivy's the bad guy. Yeah.
Do you know if that's a hero?
Yes, and Batman's a hero. That's right.
So they're fighting. You get that?
Oh, they're fighting. Okay, because one's a hero and one's a bad guy. All right, so they're fighting, yeah.
Well, I didn't make the pictures very good at fighting.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to draw pictures of punching and kicking and
yeah,
fighting.
action shots are hard to draw, aren't they? So let's see. Miss Irish Molly says, from one artist to another, great job. Something Wicked says, great job. Mark says, awesome. The Hobbit 1901 says, I like Batman too, little man. Echo says, cool art, little man. Karl Marx says, excellent. And then Llama Rob says, nice. So who won the fight? Llama Rob is asking who won the fight.
Do you know if Batman wins, Rip?
I think Batman pretty much always wins, doesn't he?
Yeah, so Batman's about to win at the end.
Batman's going to win at the end. Yep. Yep, JX2, we got a real Batman fan on our hands here. He's showing us his picture. Yeah, he's showing us the picture and telling us about it. Batman and Poison Ivy are fighting.
Oh, they're fine.
Yeah, but it's difficult to draw action shots with fighting and stuff. So in this picture, they're close together, but they're fighting.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, Batman always wins. He's the best. That's right, Shannon. Yeah. Yeah, man.
All right, Monkey, you ready?
Bye, Rex. Have to go.
All right. Tell everybody good night.
Good night.
There you go. Good night, Bubba.
All right. Let's go. No, you were going to pick out stories.
They're going to go read some stories now. Oh, yeah. We need to get him some Batman comics, don't we? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we only have one downstairs, but it's not really for kids because some of the Batman stuff tends to be a bit dark.
This one's very...
That one, the one they have is very dark. So yeah, it's more for the grown-up fans. All right. Well, that was a fun little intermission. Let's go ahead. Let's get back to the gameplay here.
Yeah, I'll stop by later.
I am the night. Yeah, he loves the bit like when he first discovered that he was into Batman. Claire showed him the video clip from the 90s Val Kilmer Batman movie. It's one of the first times where they kind of it's kind of an iconic scene where I think Batman's holding somebody upside down over a roof or something, and the guy's like, "What are you?" And Batman just says, "I'm Batman."
What they call it, the national.
He really liked that part. So now he just goes around.
Come, shut the hell up.
Claire will ask him, "What are you?" And he'll say, "I'm Batman." It's fucking great. See, I knew I should just be going this way. Man, I can't see shit. It is dark at night now. I've even turned up the brightness. I've got the brightness turned up to like 6. I can't see shit. Now, of course, I have 2 massive studio lights glaring in my face right now, but nights are fucking dark. Nylon Girl 92, yeah, what's going on? Just doing a little bonus stream here. I was telling everybody earlier I've changed jobs yet again. My current, my now former employer. Are we doing the right mission? Yeah, I know where we're going. Okay. My now former employer threatened retaliation when I called in sick the other day. I had to call in sick, and they literally threatened to retaliate by putting me in like worse duty posts that are kind of outside the scope of what I normally do. Like literally not even the shit that I hired on to do. So I was pretty upset about that. I refused to tolerate being threatened by my employer. So I was going to quit anyway. But the reason that I took a sick day was because I had a job interview with a better job. And I got the job. They did offer me the position. So I did go ahead and quit at this job. Told them to fuck off. Not literally, but I did tell them I was resigning because I won't tolerate being threatened. And so the reason I'm doing this bonus stream tonight is my schedule is going to change. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to be able to stream. So I'm just doing as many as I can before I start the new job. Deacon Week, you could try a permadeath run. Yeah, I mean, go for it. There's really no reason not to, I think. Just go in with the understanding that you may die to some silly glitch or something like that. And I know that kind of stuff would frustrate me. I was actually reluctant to start a permadeath run because I know it's going to ruin my fun if I die to some ridiculous glitch. But still, I want to try it. I want to see what I can do. I want to see how far we can get.
Rudders.
I do love this game, and I do want to try pretty much everything I can do in it. Really. No, you don't. Y'all see that shit? She thought she was going to knock me off the bike. Oh, I wonder if all the freakers in this mission are going to be female freakers. Again, like I was saying earlier, every single freak that I have encountered so far on this playthrough, outside of hordes, they've all been female. There's one male. Okay. Interesting. Mostly female again. Only the one male so far.
Hold on. They're slowing down. Looks like they're stopping. Yeah, Nylon Girl, I thought it was pretty fucked up. Yeah. Because it can be in many ways, Echo Warzone. Unless you were a member of a pretty strong union, most of the time your employers are out to get you and there's not much you can do about it. But even in the state of Colorado, it is actually illegal. It is a crime to threaten retaliation if an employee takes a sick day. Now, of course, there are attendance policies in place. So like if you're calling in sick all the time, then you are in violation of your attendance policies. So, I mean, there's stuff like that, sure. But even so, it is against the law for them to threaten you with retaliation if you take a sick day. Melissa S., good evening, ma'am. How's it going? Yeah, a little bonus stream tonight. Robert Reynolds, welcome in, Robert.
Drink isn't working.
Yeah. Elijah Anderson, welcome in, Elijah. Yeah, I've seen people talking about the fact that it's mostly female, or there are very many female freakers in recent patches, recent versions of the game, and I thought they were kind of being weird until I saw it myself. Jay Barnacles, what's up, Jay? And Tex Caliber Gaming, what's up? Welcome in, y'all.
Jesus, is that a horde?
Llama Robics,
explain your question, please. Do you have merit for taking action against former employers? I have already contacted the Colorado Labor Board to see if I am able to take any action against my now former employer, but I haven't heard back from them yet. Booth and Franklin. Is that the Nero researchers and the soldier? Yeah, Melissa S., you did miss something. And Warhorse 500, what's up, man? Welcome in, you guys. Yeah, so I'm sure I'll end up repeating it a couple of times tonight, which that's okay. I'm not afraid to tell the story. I had to take a sick day at my day job recently. And when I called them and told them that I was taking a sick day, they literally threatened me with retaliation. They told me straight up, there will be consequences. And those consequences are that they were going to put me in shittier work spots, like stuff that's actually not quite within the scope of what I normally do and not what I hired on for. So it was pretty much well, if you take this sick day, we're going to have to put you in some of these worse spots. So, like, you better not take this sick day or we're going to punish you for it. So I was going to quit anyway. But what they didn't know, the reason I took that sick day is because I had an interview at a better job. That's why I needed the day off. And I did get the job. I was offered the position at the new job. So, yeah, I went ahead and resigned earlier today. But that ties into why I'm doing this bonus live stream tonight. It is because my schedule is going to change. My job has changed, and my schedule is going to change.
Christ, those shits can run fast.
Neighbors' dogs are being loud. I apologize if there's noise coming through on the mic from it. But, yeah, so anyway, that's why we're doing a bonus stream tonight. My schedule will be changing soon. And, I just want to get in as many streams as I possibly can before that happens.
Like they were putting in tracking
Barry Tweed, welcome in, Barry. Just completed the game on hard mode after an easy and normal. Survival's next. All right, yeah. My personal favorite difficulty setting is hard 2. That's been my favorite for a long time. I love hard 2 difficulty setting. To me, that's just the right balance of difficulty, gameplay challenge, and quality of life features. Oh, I know where we are. We're right here at this Twin Craters horde. Let's go ahead and do it. I have a grenade. I have a tractor and a flashbang. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this.
Look, I'll be able to ride soon. I'll help you, Deke.
They should be there. Yeah, my neighbors let their dogs out.
Goddamn right. I'm gonna check in later. Deacon out. Okay, O'Brien.
John G. Hell yeah, I love The Last of Us. The Last of Us 1 is one of those games that you play for the killer story. And The Last of Us 2 is one that I actually enjoy playing for an excellent gameplay experience. Yeah, they are very good games. I agree. I don't think the horde is here. They should be. They are present at this point in the game, but they may still be out hunting for food and water. Yep, they're not here. Never mind. We'll move on. Oh, well. I was kind of hoping to take them out now. Fear KW, hell yeah. I've got the field of view at 100. Yeah. Yeah, oh, you're right. Does that actually show what's in his hand better? I hadn't noticed that. It does. It does, because just last night we had a problem where I had equipped a rock and he threw in a tractor. So I hadn't noticed specifically that now you can see his hands. I think it was something like this. We were like crouched down and I couldn't see what was in his hand. So we wound up throwing in a tractor instead of a rock. And I actually ran the video back and we checked. I had definitely equipped a rock, but it threw in a tractor anyway. Yeah, a bit of both, I think. Warhorse, bit of both. As I've already contacted the Colorado Labor Board, it is in fact illegal to threaten someone with retaliation for taking a sick day. It is a crime. Here we got the weird poly wheels on the bike. Holy shit, man. I know for a fact we haven't been using rest mode. I literally turned the PlayStation on right before I started the stream. Elijah Anderson. Yeah, you know, that's a good point. I know sometimes the hordes exist outside of those cutscenes, but that is a fantastic point. That may be the horde actually ran off and they just haven't come back yet. Or it may just be that because it's just rolled from night to day, they haven't made it back from hunting for food and water yet. That is an excellent point. I hadn't thought about that. Let's say hi to some more folks. We got the Drifter. Drifter, welcome in. Zylock DNB. Zylock, what's going on? Captain Caffeine, hey. Yeah, it's Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday, man. Jimmy Maddox is here. Jimmy, welcome. On your first hard 2 run and just got to Tucker's. What loadout? If you're able to hit level 2 with Tucker, like if you follow the techniques in the earlier episodes of this live stream series, you'll be able to hit level 2 there really easily. I personally recommend the MWS for your primary rifle and the M40 for your special slot rifle. Excuse me. And like I say, if you've been following my early game guides, you should have the SMP9 by now as well, the Horde Killer SMP9. So I recommend the Horde Killer SMP9, the MWS, and the M40.
What is it? What?
I like the remaster, but it is riddled with new bugs and glitches. I mean, we were just talking about it earlier. In this playthrough, I've got pretty much nothing but female freaks. This is not a problem. It's just
I'm really sorry.
kind of weird because it's not supposed to be that way. Outside of the hordes, it's entirely female freakers, almost entirely.
I don't know where it is. I really can't help you. I'm sorry.
Been wanting to play Fallout London. I love the Fallout games.
Well, thanks anyway.
Oh, they'll be back in their cave after this. Okay, we'll give it a shot. Robbie McCauley, welcome in, Robbie.
Could you?
I think you mentioned that before, Melissa. Yeah.
For finally offering.
See, that is retaliation. Your employers are not
Sorry about the mess.
permitted to do that kind of shit legally.
How do I, this contraption.
Pretty much what you think. Just throw your leg over. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, the Fallout series was good. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Whoa.
I do think in many ways the remaster is actually more challenging because there are more random encounters for sure. More marauders, more wolves, things of that nature. Yeah, definitely more random encounters.
Thank you so much.
Also, it's more difficult because if you're out at night,
It's just
it's darker. There's always been more freaks out at night, but in this version, it is not only significantly darker, but there are even more freakers out at night. So yeah, it is very challenging,
Anyway.
I must say.
So what's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
You know, I ask myself that all the time. I do research. You know, I study things.
Thanks. Had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea what research meant.
Sorry. I do plants.
You study plants.
Weaver, I think. You talking about Weaver? Yeah, I really do want to play Fallout London. The only thing is I generally don't game on PC. I pretty much exclusively play on PS5 or PS5 Pro. I think I do have Fallout 4 on PC. So I might be able to install that mod in order to play it.
Oh, Lordy, that was close.
But I don't generally play on PC.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just... Oh, my God.
So how does it work? Is it just like a mod that you install from Nexus Mods or something?
I've got cell phone reception. Hey. Yeah, I'm fine. I just... The car you gave me, it's a real piece of shit.
Oh, wow. Is this meeting with you or with HR? Holy shit. Now, see, if you have to ask that of your supervisor is overstepping.
Road 42?
Yeah, Cap. Like, wait, you guys have an HR department? I can't tell. Yeah, right.
Come on, I'll take you back to your car. We can wait for the tow truck.
Oh, yeah, they do. They stand in front of that door for a little while. They go right in front of it, yeah.
Well, all right.
GOG is the best way to do it. Interesting. Okay. Too big for Nexus Mods, I see. It's hosted on GOG. Oh, Zylock, you would know, too. I know you're a big fan for Fallout. Have you played Fallout London yet?
They'll be any minute now.
All right. Screw it. Let's go.
Yeah, and that is true. HR is there to protect the company, not the employee.
You weren't really lost, were you?
Well, that
Okay, Psylocke. Yeah, sounds cool, man.
My ex would say I've been
Oh, you're
lost.
playing it right now.
Well,
Right
you
on.
certainly know your way around here.
Seems like the freaker nests are empty at night now. Interesting. Now, that would be a fix rather than a glitch because the story, canonically, the canon idea of the story,
Plants.
the freakers are supposed to leave their nest at night to go hunt for food and water. And during the day, they're all holed up inside the nest.
And some of the plants.
So if they've actually made it where the freakers are not inside the nest at night, well, that's a fix. That's not a glitch. Oh, Robbie, you're watching Mysteries at the Museum. I'm not familiar with that
What the
one.
hell?
Kitchen Nightmares. I've seen that one before. Yeah, that show's funny.
Clete, we got company.
I have not used any Days Gone mods. I have not. Like I said, I normally play on PlayStation rather than on PC. And I actually don't like to play Days Gone on PC. I never play Days Gone on PC anymore because there's a persistent glitch that really bothers me on the PC version. The remote bombs do not function properly for me on PC. Remote bombs will go off anytime a freaker gets near them, which makes it impossible to use them for precisely timed detonations, which is what they exist for. So yeah, I actually don't like to play on PC because of that glitch. Llama Rob coming in with that super chat for some 4-bit art supplies. Right on. We'll buy him a box of markers, man. Yeah. Nice. Thanks, bud. Cletus, best name in the game. Yeah. Oh, Elijah, you're on hard 2 and about to turn on the lights at Lost Lake. Nice, man. Nice. Ooh, right on, bud. That's a really interesting point in the story. It's a good point. A good place to be at in the story. Stuff really starts to happen there.
I'm so sorry. I don't even know. I just was looking in your bag. And
Ooh, see Fallout in Eastern Europe. That'd be interesting, yeah. I want to know what's going on in Asia, like Japan, China,
I saw it in your bag, and I tried to call the police.
just different parts of the globe in general.
I'm gonna wait right here until your guy comes.
Okay.
Robbie, you going to the movies this weekend? That's cool. What you gonna go see, man?
Could have fooled me.
Yeah.
HR stands for horrific robots. Oh, that's awesome. Now, Casing, going more into your question there about mods on Days Gone, Claire Weaver, 8-Bit Terror, host of the Days Gone podcast, she did a playthrough on my profile, actually, on PC, where she downloaded some mods. She played, I don't remember what all mods she used, but she did use one of the ones that makes the hordes larger. So she had bigger hordes throughout her entire playthrough. And she used one that lets you get the growler in game, but only after you reach level 3 at Wizard Island. So you still have to get like really late into the story and hit level 3 with Wizard Island before you can unlock the growler, and you have to purchase it. So it was like an expensive purchase, had to be really high level in order to get it. So then she was able to use it against the late game hordes, which was pretty cool. I enjoyed watching that playthrough. She had a lot of fun with it. Elijah, you got to head out? Going in to finish a mission. Okay, right on. Do what now? It does say, what a nice girl. Oh, man. Yeah, Carl, you were trying to follow one of my guides and the remote bomb didn't work properly. Yeah. See, that's why it makes me not necessarily angry, but it does make me not enjoy playing on PC. Because, like, literally some of my guides that I have made, some of my favorite methods for clearing hordes simply do not work because remote bombs don't work properly on PC. And it's like, no, I'm all right. I'd rather play it on PlayStation.
Young, a woman. Wait. He mentioned Hungry Jim's.
Roberto VZ. What's up, Roberto?
Jack, big stack of pancakes. Yeah, I know the one.
Right on. Thanks, man. Yeah. I think it's the hat and the glasses. I got a haircut recently. I actually got a haircut because I was going in for a job interview the other day.
Maybe something you could use.
So I figured, well, I've got a fresh haircut. Why would I put a hat on right now? No survivor rescue down there? Okay. All right, so we need to get up to Marion Forks. Let's go see how Miss Lisa's doing. Okay, I got to remember to pay attention. We are on a Survival 2 permadeath run. I get busy talking to the chat and I'm going to get my ass killed. No worries, Carl. Captain Caffeine popping in over there on Twitch. Thank you, sir. See, look, that's all female freakers there, every one of them. There are so few male freaks in these random encounters, man. It's crazy. I forgot about the Horde. Completely forgot about them. Yep. Finished up the cutscene and rolled off. Completely forgot about trying the Horde back there. Now, there is a sniper that spawns up here sometimes. Out on the top of the hill to the left over there. He's not there today. See if we can get this deer. No suppressor on the sidearm. Okay, we're going to go after the... Whoop.
Not a lot of ammo left.
Oh, shit. Why is my ammo so low? I guess I did use a bit on the earlier wolf pack. There we go. We're damn near out of ammo with this weapon. Okay, but we'll get a shitload of meat here. And we're very close to a Nero checkpoint, so I think I'll just go down the hill to the Nero checkpoint and refill my sidearm ammo there. And have I missed saying hello to anyone? Did I miss saying hi to anybody in the chat? Yeah, fucking wolf knocked my bike over. But did you notice how I used the bike as temporary cover? That was actually somewhat intentional. I put the bike between myself and that last wolf to buy myself a few seconds to respond. I love how the wildlife purposefully knocks it over. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes they will knock over your bike. I hate it when, like, the freakers knock over your bike and you're trying to hop on it and get away from a horde. Because then it's like, oh shit, now I got to get the bike standing back up before I can get away from this horde. Sometimes I'll use a smoke bomb or two to stun the horde so that I have a moment to get on the bike.
I can fix this. That should do it.
Days Gone, Art of War. Yeah, man. Folks, if you want some tips for getting better at Days Gone, check out the Art of War playlist. I have made it one of my goals to share pretty much everything that I know about Days Gone tips and tricks in my Art of War series. So do check it out. I think you'll be pleased.
Needed
this. Yeah, cats just love knocking shit over, don't they? They'll knock stuff off your shelves just for fun, won't they? Fucking cats, man. Oh, yeah, I love that. You see how it made his nose bleed? Tips for Horde Assault mode. I have a video for that. Let's see. I'm just going to link to my most recent videos. Yeah, Hobbit knows what's up. I do have a video that I've made recently for tips for getting better scores in Horde Assault mode. I wanted to fill my sidearm ammo. And then we'll need to refill the magazine on the sidearm. I do hate that it doesn't completely fill the firearm. You have to fill it up and then fill up your magazine also. It's a little bit frustrating. Yeah, that one. Llama Rob, got to head out? All right, man. Namaste. Until next time. I still can't believe you haven't played this game yet. You're just here for the community. That's awesome. I didn't even realize. You may have mentioned that before, but I did not recall that. That's cool. Says a lot about this community that folks who haven't even played Days Gone still enjoy coming in, hanging out with us. It means a lot to me. going to go ahead and pop up here to this hidden loot location just to see if the stuff has respawned. I don't know if it has or not, but the main story missions, they do sometimes progress night to day and day to night. So time is moving forward as you complete main story missions. Holy shit.
What's this?
The hidden loot location has respawned here. That is badass. Okay, so instead of moving into this next main story mission, we're going to bypass that checkpoint if possible, and we're going to go to the other hidden loot location up there. I'm going to see if I can skip the checkpoint to start the story mission for Lisa and head up to the hidden loot location first. Just try to approach Marion Forks from the backside. Going in through the back door. Tony Rush, welcome in, Tony. How's it going? Yeah, new name in the chat. Have I seen you around before, Tony? Good to have you here, man. Welcome in. Nice. God, I'm so happy these hidden loot locations have respawned. That is so cool. Because we're still early game, we do need the stuff. All right, what else would there be around here that we might want to pick up? I know there are several cans here. Need cans and gunpowder for making smoke bombs. We're currently stocked up on smoke bombs, but still, I love having cans and gunpowder. Is there a suppressor that spawns back here? No, I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. I know there's some gunpowder in here, right over here. Some gunpowder across the street. Still want to try and avoid that main story mission marker there. Not quite ready to trigger that mission. Ah, hell, we did it anyway. Never mind. JX2 heading out. All right. Yeah, we'll be doing more bonus streams. Make sure that you have your notifications turned on. My stream schedule is going to be kind of weird for a while, so make sure you got notifications turned on.
I would need water. Maybe down by the creek. Gotta look around.
Oh, I see. So you watch a channel a lot, but normally don't get to catch the live streams. Well, cool, man. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, welcome in. Hey, is it going to say I'm going too far if I go grab this gunpowder? Nice. Yoink. Okay, well, we're officially in the mission, so we might as well do it.
Gotta be hers. This must be where she comes to get water. Yeah, you come here for water every day, don't you? But you move cautiously. You don't stick around long. Good for you.
Hey, darling.
Smart girl. Stay off the street. Only come out at night. The freakers are out, but she'd be harder to see.
Okay, there's a Rippers moving in.
You are getting out of here alive.
I tell ya, sorry, goddammit. Spread out, look around. There's a girl here somewhere.
Search those buildings. I want eyes on every part of this shithole. You guys got that?
You know, that Ripper sounds like... Oh, that was just too damn slow. That was all me, man. I just missed that shot. Too slow to take the shot. So yeah, that one Ripper sounded really coherent. Yes, please. Yeah. Gorgeous woman offering me a shot of whiskey. Don't mind if I do. I'm sorry? Yes, I want to party on the yacht. If anyone asks you, do you want to party on the yacht? Or if someone asks you, do you want to party on my yacht? The correct answer is always, fuck yeah. So if a gorgeous woman offers you a shot of whiskey, the answer is pretty much always, fuck yeah. Cheers, everybody. There are more newts now, aren't there? Interesting. see that dude. Let's do sidearm. I didn't necessarily want to get spotted here. Oh, thank you. I didn't know I needed that. I didn't know I needed the fan turned on in here until she turned on the fan. No, no, no. Sniper rifle. There we go. Nice. The sniper dealt with. Thank you, love. Oh, there you are. Sidearm for that. That is a ripper, but man, it was sure moving like a swarmer, wasn't it? Weren't they? Another newt up there on the roof. Okay, gotcha. See if I can push up a little bit. All right, let's go after this newt first.
Someone there.
Yes, someone is there. Robert, got to go work? Be back after? All right, cool, man. Appreciate you. We'll see you in a little bit. Oh, I'll be going for a while, so we will see you in a little bit. Oh, yeah, Warhorse. That's right. You're moving to a different time zone, aren't you, bud? Now, you folks, make sure to have your notifications turned on because, like I say, my stream schedule is going to be kind of weird, man. Things are changing soon. That does sound kind of bad, doesn't it, Zylock? Oh, man. Yeah, I'm really only bothering to check these corpses because we recently unlocked the carry that weight skill. So I know that my carry capacity has increased. 2 smoke bombs. Holy shit, man. Wicked. What is there another corpse here? Oh, yeah, there are 2 rippers right on top of each other. Okay, didn't even catch that at first. Oh, Robbie McCauley, you're watching the video on why Deacon wears his cut still. Nice. Tell me what you think about that one. I hope you enjoy it. I'm putting a link to that channel in here. That's our Hey Drifter channel. We actually launched a whole new channel recently that's all about Days Gone. Just deep dives into the lore, the story, the characters, background on the world itself, things like that. Hey, these guys do not know I'm here yet. That is not fair.
Free them!
Yeah, it's like they just immediately know exactly where I'm at. Even though I was well in stealth in the bushes. That's BS, man. Oh, you got that recorded, Melissa? Badass. Oh, look at that shit. It blew both of his legs off from the knees down. Wicked. All right.
Gotta reload.
8-Bit Terror has entered the chat. Good evening, ma'am.
I need covering fire!
A Days Gone movie or TV show? I don't know. That would be super cool, but I just don't know. I'm not even going to bother using my suppressor. We're just wasting this thing. I'm going to try to push up a little if we can do so without taking any hits.
Damn it. The path. Show him the path. Give him pain.
Dude over there freaking out.
In the bushes.
Someone really close. Or at least it sounded like they were super close.
You see it, don't you? The path. He's not
See the path to your mom's house. Missed that one. Right above his head, I think. See if I can change my angle of attack a little bit. No good cover over here, though.
now. Now I got you. Gotcha. Damn it! Reload, reload.
Ah, how the hell do you miss a shot like
Here
that?
you go.
Was that the last one? That was the last one. Okay. There we go. Ooh, all right.
House is sealed up. How's she get in and out?
Let's go down here and loot these corpses. Should be quite a few corpses here. There's probably going to be pretty much nothing that we even need. It's ridiculous. Nothing. Lexi Price, welcome in. Hercules was a fun show, wasn't it? Now, I know there's a piece of gunpowder and a can in here. I know there's a can that I want. I was thinking there was gunpowder in here also. Definitely want that can. I wish I could remember where all of the cans are here, because I know our buddy Gomer Black Magic mentions all the time there's like 6 or 7 cans available here in Marion Forks. I don't know where all of them are. Never mind. Let's go get Lisa out of the house. Scared dogs bark the loudest. That's pretty fucking true. Yeah, small D energy.
This is it. Come on.
Nomad, what's up, man?
Set it here. All right, kid. Where are you hiding?
7 cans in total. And they're all close by each other. Interesting. I only know for sure the one that's in the bookstore. I don't know where the other cans are. Yeah, all the cans in Marion Forks. There are two in Tucker's house. One is inside the house. One is near the fence outside. I think I remember finding the one by the fence recently, but I don't know exactly where.
It's quite out. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Moving around too fast. Look around. Get down. So down. Go to that gap.
Oh, this gap over here. Oh, there it is. There's one. Nice. Okay.
Inside, go through the door.
One inside. We're going through the door.
It's on the right.
Just to the right of this door. There it is right there. Holy shit. Right on, man. 8-bit terror.
Captain Caffeine is the one who's helped me remember those.
Yeah, 8-bit terror knows her shit. She says that Captain Caffeine helped her remember where those are.
There's probably some up in the...
Sir K Daddy, what's up, man? Welcome in. Yeah, I know there's some stuff here, but not stuff that I need. I know there's stuff in the bookstore. I got the can from the bookstore, so that's 3 total.
What about in the cafe?
In the cafe? I don't remember any cans in there. I've been in...
I can't tell you off the top of my head where it is.
Yeah.
I know where there's stuff, but...
Yeah, Carl, this is literally the beginning. Oh, hang on. This is the beginning of Deacon's redemption arc. So it's not just important to his story. Behind the church on one of the benches. I don't think it's going to... Yeah, it's not going to let me do that because it just told me leaving mission zone. Oh, we can... Oh, yeah, there's one right there. Yoink. One in the hunting store. Don't know if it's going to let me do that. We'll try it. Anyway, yeah, Carl, what I was saying, it isn't just important to his story. It is literally the beginning of his redemption arc. Because, when Deacon takes a teenage girl into a slave camp, he knows he did wrong. There's one right there. Yeah, I found it. Right on. Shit, that's like 6 right there. Thanks, guys. Thank you, 8-bit terror. Thank you, chat.
One in the...
Jay Suspro, welcome in, Jay.
In the restaurant, yeah, there's one in...
There is a can in Hungry Jim's? I don't remember any cans being inside Hungry Jim's. We did get the one near the fence. Raekwon says, bookstore, house next to the hidden loot location, in the restaurant, one behind the church on the picnic tables. I got the bookstore. So you're saying one in the restaurant. Where? Well, I mean, I know this location very well. I come in here for loot. This is one of the places I go for loot. I don't remember ever seeing a can inside here. Yeah, I'm not aware of any cans inside the restaurant. Behind the counter near the register. Nah. You have a small pipe that I've picked up here and scrap that's behind the register.
Two Tucker's house. Bookstore.
Beans on a water slide. What's up, Beans on a water slide? That's a fun username. The first one I picked up tonight was inside the bookstore.
The bookstore, two Tucker's. The behind the church, in the hunting supply store. It's 5.
Yeah, that's only 5. I was thinking 6, but I might not have been counting correctly. Yeah, that's okay. We got a bunch now. How many do we have? How are we doing? Shit, chat, we have 6 total now. Yeah, I probably had another one from somewhere. So Raekwon says there is one in the restaurant, but you don't remember exactly where. Yeah, I don't recall ever seeing one inside there. I mean, that's kind of the point, is I don't know where they all are, but I don't recall ever finding one in there. I feel like I know the inside of the restaurant pretty well because I do go there regularly for loot. Yeah, Carl, he's always trying to rationalize it, but you'll be safe there. But it's like as soon as he takes her there, he realizes he did something bad. And he feels bad about it. Because, later he tries to take her a gift, like to cheer her up. Takes her the Thunder Egg, He knows he did wrong.
Don't be afraid. I'm not gonna hurt you. Are you alone? Is there anyone else with you? Oh, man.
We won't forget.
Okay, Is this your room?
Yes, to assuage his own conscience. Sure.
It's really great. Are these yours?
No.
Lisa. Right.
That's mine.
Dawn's cooking. Welcome in. What's going on?
This one's for gymnastics. I should have won first place, but Missy King, she cheated.
Lisa, you hear the gunshots outside? It's not safe here.
I was
Now,
at school. And my mom called me and told me to come home right away and not stop. And they would be here waiting for me and we would leave together. And I got here and there was a note that said they left with some men. And I didn't know what to do. So I hid. I didn't know what to do.
Jake Bradford, what's up? Yeah, how does one cheat in gymnastics?
Lisa.
Using unsanctioned supplements, maybe?
And you really ought to let me take you there. There are people there. There are people, I know them. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a work camp, and to eat, you have to work. Life is going to be hard, but at least you ain't going to starve.
No, my mom's coming here for me.
Okay, is this your mommy? Well, you said she didn't come home, right? So
Probably heading out.
maybe she's...
You're going to go watch Gordon Ramsay yell at people? That sounds fun.
At the camp? She is. I know she is.
Okay. Stay close.
All right, let's do this.
The men with the guns. Are they still out there?
No, we don't got to worry about them.
Did you kill
There we go. I was stuck. Deacon wouldn't move. I was actually getting a little concerned.
Lots of sick people. We should go. Oh no. Look out.
Girl, if you don't bring your ass. Going too far from Lisa because she won't keep up.
Lisa, stay
Shouldn't be out here.
Okay, we have a few shots left in that suppressor. See if we can pull them in a little bit closer and use the sidearm instead of the primary. No, not really. Well, maybe we can use the sidearm. There we go.
We should go.
Dawn's cooking got to run to the store. All right. Well, thanks for popping in real quick. Appreciate you being here. Oh, shit, there's the bear. Okay. I wonder, can we introduce the bear to the freaks? Oh, I'm so glad we didn't get stuck for real there. Oh. Missed my timing on that one. There we go. All right, Lisa, find yourself a place to hide. Going too far from Lisa. Well, girl, keep up. Come on, bear. Come get you some. Now, don't be scared. He's a scare bear. You're really just gonna keep running? Okay. Oh shit. Don't you fall up. Oh, you fucking idiot. There we go. And we've already got the butcher skill, so we're taking that meat. That sounded bad. Taking that meat. Oh, right on. Beans on a water slide. Yeah, right on. I'm glad that helped you. Seriously. Kick ass. That's why we do it. Warhorse backing out. Drove nearly 600 miles today. Good Lord.
I don't know.
Let's...
Come on.
I don't think we need to hit our ammo from the saddlebags just yet.
Okay.
Yeah, some days the bear eats you, some days you eat the bear, yeah.
What's your name?
Deacon. My name's Deacon. Lisa, how did you live out here alone for all this time? You don't talk much, do you?
No answer.
Dad's a rock hound. He used to take me out here looking for thunder eggs.
Thunder eggs? What is...
They're rocks, but when you cut them open, they're really pretty inside.
Okay.
No,
That
a
sounds
geode.
great.
Why didn't you just say so?
Belknap Crater, the lava flow and Black Crater, everywhere. Do you think he's at the camp too?
I don't know, kid.
I doubt it. Oh, Deacon Week just watched the Best Start series. That helped you get, helped you on your first run. Nice, nice. And honestly, that Best Start live stream, man, that is, God, what is that, like 5 years ago? 4 or 5 years ago I made that? I'm really pleased that is still helping people. Crappy editing.
Shit,
Old
someone's in the
shitty
tunnel.
equipment. I wasn't on camera. I had the only microphone I had was the one in my headset.
Really bad.
Oh man, it's crazy how things have improved since then.
Stay here, find some place to hide, don't come up.
But as crappy as those early videos are, they're still helping people.
Lost one!
I love it. I love that it's still helping folks. Oh, we're about to die? I moved in too far too fast. There we go.
No, no,
I normally do this from a little bit further back.
come on out!
How are we doing on health? Okay, we're full up on health now.
Gotta get down. Get down! Move on him! We got him! Cover me! Come on! Move up on him! Ah! Move! He's just sitting there! Move up! Flush him out!
Catch! Burn, you asshole.
Pulling back.
Pulling back!
Kill him, kill him!
Kill the son.
There we go.
Lisa!
Ooh, that one almost got sloppy.
Come on out, it's safe.
We did take some damage on that one for sure. I pushed in a little too far, a little too fast. I usually start that encounter from a little further back. Ooh, nice. We got several pieces of gunpowder off of these guys. That's cool.
Come on, hop on.
Yeah, Melissa, probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I think I want to go home.
Oh, Carl, yeah, I love to hear that, man. Like, you enjoyed the game
You'll see.
from early on,
Okay.
but these tips and tricks videos have clued you into things you had never considered, yeah. Oh, I see. And that's Deacon Week. That's how you found it. Just searched up the best start today's gone, yeah. Right on. It's one of those things where, like, I love that I've been able to have that impact on this community and help people out. Because there are a lot of people who say, oh, you shouldn't watch any tips and tricks videos. You shouldn't watch any game guides. You should just play the game and figure it out yourself. But like you just said, you still, by watching things like this, you discover things you would never have considered otherwise. Because most of the tips that I give in my videos, they're not just your run-of-the-mill, you find them anywhere beginner tips. Like, I really try to share stuff that no one else ever thought of.
They carried flags. They made themselves.
Dennis N. Jr. What's up, Dennis? Oh, see, right on. Yeah, see, the videos have made your experience easier.
I don't remember.
Kick ass. Yeah, welcome in. Good to have you with us tonight.
Tommy Strickland.
And Carl says that's why I'm here. Right on.
He's gone. He left with his dad to hide.
Hide? I don't...
And really, that's, I kind of consider 8-Bit Terror and myself a dynamic duo. Because, like, in my videos, I tend to focus on the gameplay, the tactics, the strategies, the tips and tricks, stuff like that. Where for 8-Bit, you know, she tends to focus on the story, the characters, the lore, things like that. And that is why I'm so excited for our Hey Drifter channel. Because that is taking everything that the two of us know and putting it into videos for folks who are fans of the game. And shit you're not going to see anywhere else. I promise you that.
Okay.
Yeah, Melissa, you should just set that fucking place on fire, honestly.
Well, who do we have here?
Mrs. Tucker.
Oh my God.
Like, I'm not encouraging acts of terrorism, but you should probably go to work with some Molotov cocktails in your backpack one day.
Dad, and everyone got sick, and I didn't know what to do, and men came, and people got sick, and...
It's okay. You're safe.
Oh, resupplying easier even. Yeah, heck yeah. Oh, and Jimmy, that's how you learned about the smoke bomb. Shit, yeah, man. I love smoke bombs. I really do.
Just down the block.
Yeah. Smoke bombs are one of my favorite toys in this game.
Mrs. Tucker.
Honey, you know the answer to that.
No. They're not here.
No. They're not here. And that little look back to Deacon like, oh, yeah, of course they're not here. You lied.
Take her in. Give her some food.
Yeah, stand on the desk and yell, I quit, motherfucker.
Go see Alkai. I'll update your credits tonight.
Hey, listen, she's...
Hey, listen. She's been through a lot. Can we just take it easy on her?
Don't
He already knows. He knows immediately he has made a mistake. He has done a bad thing.
Then maybe you get some say. Don't get soft on me, Deke.
Tucker, I was soft the whole time. Sorry, that's inappropriate. Mickey, yeah, the smoke bomb's making the wolves vomit. That's how you found this channel? Oh, I love it. I fucking love it. That's awesome. Yeah, yeah. That is one of the things that makes smoke bombs just my favorite toy in the entire game. I love it. Beans on a water slide. You do like using the crossbow with residue bolts early on. Yeah, right on. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I personally don't use it myself, but there's nothing wrong with it. I know lots of people enjoy doing that. Use the smoke bombs a lot more now. Hell yeah.
Hey, Alka. Just see.
Let's see.
Supplies, weapons.
Yeah, we don't want to use the saddlebag to fill up just yet.
Get anything else?
We're not too. You do reach a point where using the saddlebags is the fastest, easiest, and least expensive way to refill your ammo, but we're not at that point yet.
Help out in the shit.
It's not until you start unlocking some of the bigger guns with higher ammo capacity.
Come by.
All right, what's the current time? 4:47 p.m. We are definitely going to camp and make it first light. Yeah, the Overwhelming Force playthrough was a lot of fun. We didn't get to finish that one, did we? I think I accidentally deleted my save or something. Accidentally overwrote my save. Payback is a bitch, wolves. They've been a nemesis on your permadeath run. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've been using a lot of smoke bombs on this permadeath run. When we encounter wolves, I use the smoke bombs. Smoke bomb and executioner, a weapon of choice for taking out breakers. Hell yeah. Yeah, because the breakers are an absolute bullet sponge without the executioner skill. And even if they catch you flat-footed and they know you are there, as long as you have smoke bombs, you can still take them out easily. Your cats barf without the assistance of smoke bombs. Yeah, cats kind of do that, don't they?
Infected kids. What do they call them? Newts.
Yeah, so this is the exact opposite of an Overwhelming Force playthrough. On this one, we're trying to take it easy. I keep trying to remind myself to slow down and play it smart, because I do tend to just charge in with no fear. It's like, oh, fuck, man, we're on permadeath. Cispro, yeah, the Reachers are terrible, too. But again, the smoke bomb and executioner skill is the fastest and easiest way to deal with them.
What can I get for you?
Executioner skill if you are in stealth. Smoke bomb and executioner if you are not. All right, so we have a main story mission down here at Copeland's camp. We also have this optional side mission up here to go talk to Deacon's pet rock. Let's go see the pet rock. I do want the extra... We have skill points waiting. I do want the extra XP from that. Let's go ahead and do... When in focus, ranged weapons have an increased power to stop enemies and reduces the focus on cooldown on focus. Yeah, let's do both of those. You got chased upstairs by the bear and watched it eat one of the marauders. Excellent. Ah, Dennis. Yeah, man, the auto shotgun. Auto shotgun is absolutely my favorite weapon in the game. 100% my favorite weapon in the game. It's not necessarily the best weapon. It's certainly not the best weapon for every situation. But damn, is it fun. I love the auto shotgun. Yeah, that's absolutely right, Mickey. Honestly, I should include that in one of my pro tips, I think. That pretty much, aside from smoke bombs and executioner skill, melee weapons, a good melee weapon, especially if you have the superior metal axe and some of the melee skills unlocked, it's actually fairly easy to take the Reachers out with melee. If you have the superior metal axe and you have all of the melee skills, like the ones that do more damage and the ones that give you more hits per combo. And with the axe, again, if you have the superior metal axe, you can literally stun lock the Reachers and just beat them to death with the axe, and they can't recover from it. They can't do anything about it. You can stun lock them with it.
Let's go see what the hell Nero is up to. Brian, some questions for you.
That's just mean, Melissa. You shouldn't put up with shit like that from anybody, let alone your boss. Like I said, that's the main reason I quit my job. My recent day job. They threatened me with retaliation for taking a sick day, and I refuse to be threatened. I will not tolerate it. Just will not put up with that shit.
Freaks and marauders, yeah. Go kill each other.
Quit without notice. Fuck them. Now, I did have another job lined up before I quit, but still. Normally, I would at least give them 2 weeks' notice before quitting. How big is the mag on the auto shotgun? The auto shotgun always has a 16-round drum magazine. There's no magazine extension available for it, but I think it's great that it starts with a 16-round drum magazine, and that's one thing that makes it so fantastic with it being a drum magazine rather than like a magazine tube on a shotgun. You just drop the magazine and slap a fresh mag on and you're reloaded. Whereas with like the Liberator shotgun, it has a magazine tube. You have to load each shell individually, which takes a lot longer to reload it. Alex Andrew, Alex, welcome in, man. How have you been? Man, it's good to see you, man. How you been? It's been a while, hasn't it?
Hey.
RC Young, I love this game. Hell yeah. Me too.
Come up here anymore. He keeps asking me what good.
You can't aim at the Reachers because they're too fast. Just start swinging. Yeah, that works.
Bad the other day. We ran into
Oh, Violent Jones. That's another great thing about the auto shotgun. You start with reserve ammo of 64 rounds. So you've got, what is that, like 80 rounds available? 16 in the mag and 64 in reserve. And then when you get the up the ante skill, it doubles that to 128 rounds in reserve, plus the 16 in the mag. Yeah. Debbie Lanham. Good evening, Debbie. Howdy.
The thing is,
oh, Alex, just now starting your day. Huh?
It was on.
Cheers, mate.
I risked his life for a bike part. Goddamn bike part. Not that it mattered. The son of a bitch Copeland parted it.
I actually just spilled a bit of my whiskey. Sloshed it around a bit energetically.
You would have liked it. It's not as nice as the one that I taught you to ride on, but it got me around. Do you remember that tank that you had painted for me?
Guess what?
Oh, that was the only thing left of that old...
I found it.
Now it's gone, too.
It's not gone. We have the fuel tank.
Together. My bike, I mean...
Unlocked it in Horde Assault mode.
Right north.
Yeah, RC Young. Good old whiskey. Cheers, man.
Here. Too many. Anyway, I guess I'm just saying that...
That's a yacht. That's a party foul, yeah.
I might not see you...
Sloshed my whiskey around. All right. The auto shotty is phenomenal. 16 rounds of fuck off to the face. Yep. Raekwon, cheers, man. What are we drinking tonight, folks? Anybody having a little drink? I know it's just a Thursday night or whatever, but. All right, so it is 9:30 a.m. and we need to get to Copeland's camp. We also have the Making Contact mission. I'll tell you what, let's head straight east and do Making Contact, and then we'll head south and go see Copeland. Let's do it that way. Let's go bump into O'Brien for the first time. I need a bandage.
I can use this.
I see a deer over there. I'll make sure I don't have a suppressor on my sidearm. I hate wasting my sidearm suppressor shooting at deer and stuff. I'll use the SMP-9 to get deer from the bike, but I don't want to waste my sidearm suppressor doing it. Favorite type of bourbon? My favorite type of whiskey in general is actually rye whiskey. Pretty much any quality rye is one of my favorites. But I've really been enjoying Knob Creek 9-year. It's really good stuff. And our good friend Captain Caffeine got us some whiskey that he sent to us just recently. What's it called? Lost Republic, I think, from California. Yeah, Lost Republic. That stuff was really good. I enjoyed that a lot. I tend to prefer the aged whiskeys with a pretty high alcohol content. I find those actually are surprisingly smooth if it's a good whiskey. But yeah, Knob Creek 9, I think, is one that I've been enjoying the most here lately. I released the Kraken. I do like Kraken. What is that, a black rum it's called? Spiced rum? And let's see. Oh, yeah. You're sipping on some whiskey and you've pulled some weeds. Right on. It's only 6 a.m. for Alex, but you're about to get a cold beer. All right. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's go give O'Brien a little tap on his mask. So I'm curious. Let's see if these hidden loot locations have respawned again. Time does advance while you are doing your main story missions. Oh, we got marauders. Let me get to cover here. Okay, that's... Oh, no, that's a survivor. You know, honestly, I'm not real worried about the survivors. What is the durability on my fire axe? 100%? Okay. Yeah, I'm actually not worried about the survivors until we unlock Lost Lake Camp. Okay, and the loot locations have not respawned, so we're actually just going to get out of here. Now, the thing about the survivors, the reason I'm not rescuing survivors right now, there's a couple reasons. One, I'm already level 2 at Tucker's camp, and I'm already level 2 at Copeland's camp. And as we know, rescuing the survivors does not give you any trust at Tucker's camp. It will not get you any higher in like your trust levels there. And I don't really give a shit about Copeland's camp. Since I'm already level 2 with Cope, I'm not interested in cashing in survivors for that mere 500 trust boost at his camp. And the interesting thing about the survivor rescues, many of them you only get to do them once. Like if you've ever had the survivor rescues bug out on you where you cannot rescue the survivor, they just walk around being weird. My understanding of it is the way that works, if there's one survivor there, you only get to rescue them once. If there are 2 survivors at that survivor rescue encounter, you get to do them twice. And like the few where you have 4 survivors, you get to do those up to 4 times. But you only get 1 rescue per number of survivors at that event. So I'm going to save those survivors until later when I hit Lost Lake Camp. Oh shit, check it out. Tony Rush, welcome into being a VIP member. Hell yeah. Thanks, Tony. Right on, brother. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, man. Good to have you with. Good to have you with us, man. Right on, brother. Oh, man. Yeah, Mike. Mike 420. What's up, buddy? Yeah, yesterday we tried to throw a rock to disable one of the freaker traps. Because, like, you know the bits where you sneak into an ambush camp and they have freakers hanging from ropes? And one will grab you? Yeah, they have the freakers hanging and one of them will grab you. You can throw a rock at one of them and it will disable that freaker trap without using any ammo. Well, I tried to throw a rock to disable that trap and Deacon threw a friggin' attractor, wasted one of my attractors and alerted the Marauder camp that we were there. And I ran it back. We did the video capture thing and ran it back and confirmed that I had definitely selected a rock, but he threw an attractor anyway. Man, that stuff is one of the main reasons I don't like playing on survival, because without the heads-up display, you can't see what's in his hand. You know, if you're on the other difficulties where you have a heads-up display, it'll show you what he has equipped. The heads-up display shows you what you have equipped. So yeah, that was really frustrating. ALB, welcome in, ALB. Good to have you here. Yeah, we're doing a bonus stream tonight. I was explaining earlier, my schedule at my day job is going to change. I have changed jobs, so my schedule is changing. And I'm not going to be able to stream in the evenings as much as I used to with my new job schedule. So I'm just trying to get in as many streams as I possibly can before I start that new schedule. The Who Fan 1, welcome in. Yeah, Bend has had to lay off some staff. Now, as I understand it, though, this is something we've been talking about a bit. As I understand it, that's fairly common practice for game studios. Like, when you're in the early development stage, you need concept artists. But once you get past that stage, well, you don't need concept artists. So that just carry that idea forward. Once you get to certain stages of a game's development process, certain members of staff are redundant. You don't need them. And you end up laying people off for other stuff. Hey, I need to say hello to Raven Black Sparrow. Welcome in, Raven. Cheers. What's going on? But yeah, that's, as I understand it, it's fairly common practice to kind of change your levels of staff as the needs change throughout the development process of the game. Melissa, I don't know my start date yet. I just got offered the job. Was it yesterday? Was it actually just yesterday? God, it seems so surreal, man. Yeah, maybe some other time. I was actually having a lot of fun at the time they called me. It was a bit of an inappropriate time for my new employer to be calling me. I may have had Claire tied up somewhere at the time and had to step away to answer the phone. But anyway, that's all beside the point. Yeah, they just offered me the position yesterday, and I haven't got my new hire packet yet, so I don't actually know what my exact start date is going to be. But I will be working for the state of Colorado. I'll provide more details about what the actual job is in the future. But yeah, I'll be employed by the state of Colorado. Yeah, moving on from doing those prison transports. I will not be doing that anymore. Yep. Which the job was easy. I didn't mind the work. The work was super fucking easy, man. I was an Uber driver with a gun. That's all it was. My job was taking Colorado Department of Corrections inmates to their medical appointments. That was my job. Taking prison inmates to and from doctor appointments. That was all I was doing. Uber driver with a gun, man. So the job was super fucking easy. I didn't have any problem doing the work itself. The problem was the company that I worked for. They were really fucking shady. I had to take a sick day. And when I called in to tell them that I needed a sick day, they literally threatened me with retaliation. They threatened to retaliate by putting me in shittier work positions, stuff that's actually kind of outside the scope of my normal job. And it was like, well, if you're going to take this sick day, then we're going to punish you by giving you these other job assignments for a while. And I refuse to be threatened. Period. I will not be coerced. I will not be manipulated. I will not be threatened. Quit. No notice. Now, what they don't know is I took that sick day because I had a job interview for this new job. So once I got offered the position officially at my new job, that's when I called them and told them I was quitting. Yeah, so fuck them. Yeah, the perfect job to have when the zombie apocalypse starts. Uber driver with a gun. Oh, Tony Rush heading out? Okay. Yeah, right on. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for joining as a member. We really do appreciate that. Absolutely. Everything we can do to help keep the community growing. You guys are what make this worth doing. 100%.
Speculation.
I have screenshots of the text messages. It was actually a text message. Yeah.
Carrion is still mostly intact.
Yeah, the threat was delivered in a text message, which was kind of stupid on their part, because of course I took a screenshot of it.
Striation of the larger muscle masses.
Well, look at it this way, you poor son of a bitch. At least you weren't torn apart by freaks. If you lived a few more weeks, you might have become one yourself. Now, whether that been something.
My truth serum, yeah. I tend to be pretty candid with the audience anyway. Within reason, I suppose. I'm actually a very quiet, private person mostly. But I do tend to be pretty candid and honest with the community here.
Operations in quarantine zones. If I encounter any civilians or civilians, that I'm forbidden from making contact.
Really?
The Hobbit. Yeah, right.
Making contact.
Yes. Yes, it did.
You're alive.
Yes. I am.
How? How are you alive,
What?
O'Brien?
I don't understand.
Okay. You were there. That night. Farewell. The next night,
Nero Protocol 2-7 states.
Everyone was...
Candid is a great novel by Voltaire.
All right, listen up. We're going to do this the easy way or the hard way. The easy way,
let's make contact.
Give me the information that I need, and then you go back to digging your way through freaker shit or whatever the hell else you're doing out here. The hard way. I crack open that little spacesuit, and then we see what your friends out there.
I love that really intense look in Deacon's eyes just then.
So what's it going to be, O'Brien?
Yes.
Like he's got kind of a smart-ass, sarcastic look in his eyes right now, but he did have a really intense look. Like, no, I will actually crack open your spacesuit right fucking now, man. Don't fuck with me.
I put a woman on your chopper. She was wounded.
Yes. I remember a knife wound. She was cut pretty bad.
I went to the refugee camp that you said you were taking her to. Everyone was dead, so I'm going to ask you again. How did you survive?
We weren't there. We were diverted south to another camp. Like you said, the camp in Belknap was overrun, so they moved us south to a camp outside of Silver Lake.
Were there survivors?
You mean now? I don't know. I was transferred to the research unit.
Did she survive?
Oh, wait. I can find out. I can check. You have one of our radios. That's how you... I can't promise anything, but...
I haven't read it, but I guess I should do.
No, you can't. Please, you don't... Hey, you don't understand. I'll fucking shoot you.
Not before I shoot you.
Okay, look, if you're gonna fucking kill me, do it, okay?
Yeah. I think you've told me about that. Yeah, we've talked about that.
Did that woman your wife? I put her on oxygen. I gave her an IV.
Yeah, now we're talking... Claire and I are talking about books by the Marquis de Sade.
She wasn't gonna make it, but I got her to the mass unit. I saved her goddamn life.
Ah, I see. So it's kind of a financial decision, not just about keeping the job, but about continuing education as well. Yeah.
Please,
Alex, I'll take that to heart, bud.
These men don't know what they're capable of.
If I don't hear from you...
I do love literature. I am a person who reads. I mostly read like fantasy adventure novels and stuff like that, like Dungeons and Dragons books, stuff like that. Star Wars adventure novels, things of that nature.
But you're not the only one who lost someone that night.
Yeah, Desaad is something else entirely. You're right. That's a fact. All right. Now, we generally have some wolves that spawn right after this mission. And it can be handy to get those if you need the meat, but we actually have 137 meat already. See, man, that is the reason I recommend getting the butcher skill early, because you end up getting attacked by so many wolves. You might as well capitalize on that by having the butcher skill.
O'Brien, he's alive. How the hell is he alive? They were diverted south.
Yeah, Melissa, that's another thing. You love the work that you do, you know, helping the kids. I hate that your employer's such shits, man.
You got her to a MASH unit.
Ridiculous to put up with that kind of stuff.
He said he saved your life. She can still be. No.
Do we have any wolves spawning in?
But O'Brien is alive. And if he is...
Interesting. Usually you have a couple of wolves spawning here, and I believe it is because one of your next main story missions is to bring meat to Boozer. So they drop a couple of wolves on you so you can get meat to take to Boozer.
Deke.
Here he is.
Booze man. A few days ago, I asked you if you remembered that Nero asshole.
Conan, I have read. I read some of the... Nomad, I read some of the books by the guy that wrote Wheel of Time. Oh my God, how am I drawing a blank? The man who wrote the Wheel of Time series. Robert Jordan. Yeah, Robert Jordan. Which, of course, I've read the Wheel of Time series probably 6 times. Read all of them probably 6 times or so. And listened to them on audiobook as well. But yeah, I've read some of the Conan books that were written by Robert Jordan. That was some good shit, man. Good adventure novels. You get them by the bike, Raven, okay.
Arm heels, we're gonna be riding the hell out of here.
Yeah. Trying to listen for the wolves. I don't hear them. Okay, so we can go ahead and swing by O'Leary Mountain on the way to this next mission.
O'Brien. Are you out there? O'Brien.
What's the time? 4:30. We're going to stop at this fucking Nero checkpoint first, though. Rest.
O'Brien. You're on this channel.
The original REH stories.
You got that?
Tell me what REH is.
Brian, back to me.
Is the only, if we're still talking about Conan books, the only ones that I know of for sure are the ones written by Robert Jordan.
Deke, you there? Did you track down the chopper? Was it the same guy, the one we saw on the roof that...
Well, let's go ahead and hit O'Leary Mountain.
Yeah, it was him.
I don't think we need to rest here. We're really close to O'Leary Mountain.
I don't know. They got diverted.
Deacon Week, man, you got a massive headache? Oh, shit, man. All right.
You don't think she's still alive?
I hear you.
No.
Get some medicine in you. Get some rest.
Find out, you know,
We'll see you next time.
She died.
Hey, maybe you can finally, I don't know, find some peace.
I don't need to find any peace. Jesus, please. I gotta go. All right, Deacon out.
Oh, shit. We're about to get bit. Okay, good. We did not get bit. So I guess there's those wolves. They followed us a long way, didn't they? Yeah, Deacon doesn't need to find some peace. He needs to find a piece. Sorry, that's inappropriate. Oh, the Robert Howard, the original creator. Okay, I don't think so. It's possible, but I don't think so. Oh, shit. We're probably about to die. Oh, I'm so glad that worked out that way. I figured we were about to get attacked while we were looting that corpse, looting that wolf. That was close. All right, let's get up there. It's after dark. I want to get up to O'Leary Mountain. Do we have the mission to turn in meat yet? We don't, do we? We're going to head up there and rest anyway. thought you always got that mission as soon as you do the O'Brien mission, making contact. I don't recall ever getting it out of sequence.
Needed this.
Ooh, the sunset's pretty where you're at right now, Hobbit. Nice. We get some gorgeous sunsets here with the mountains off to the west. Wheel of Time comics. Interesting. The mission that's currently showing is the one for Copeland. It's a rifle, not a gun. And it's not showing the one for Boozer to bring meat. I think what we'll do, we'll go ahead and run up there. We're going to go up and camp anyway, so we'll see if we can cash in the meat right now. Not sure. Oh, beans on a water slide heading out? You got to get up early and sell them beans. All right. Hey, thanks for being here, Beans on a Water Slide. That username is just too much fun. That's awesome. It's fun to say. It makes me sound all Texas. I go beans on a water slide. I can't help it. Sir K Daddy, it comes up after the hunting mission with Copeland. Okay. Okay. I see Raven also saying it comes up after that mission. Interesting. Huh. All right. I always recall getting the radio call from Boozer when you were done talking to O'Brien. I don't remember it ever coming out of sequence after that, but we're about to go do the mission. It's a rifle, not a gun, so.
Hey, Boozer.
I gotta get some sleep.
Yeah, we can't give him anything right now. It is too early. All right, well, let's see what we're going to get out of here. We have carry that weight now. Hopefully we'll get some cool stuff. Just ammo. Okay. Fair enough.
I'm just gonna grab some shut-eye.
Ooh, yeah, Alex, definitely. I read a bunch of Isaac Asimov. I enjoy science fiction as well. The Foundation series. I recall that he originally wrote I, Robot, which I've read that, and the Foundation series. I can't recall. I know I've read some of his other books, but I can't think of any other titles right now. Just the Foundation series and I, Robot. And that did fill us up entirely on ammo. Nice. He wrote a lot, yeah. Those are the main ones. Yeah, I remember reading those when I was younger. Foundation and Robots are the main one. Yeah, I, Robot is a good one. Yeah, for sure. Literally, Isaac Asimov literally coined the term robot and robotics with the 3 laws of robotics. Now, who can tell me the 3 laws of robotics? Claire says she knows them. All right, let's get down there to Copeland's camp. I do not have my sidearm suppressor equipped, so if any wolves pop along the way, we'll go ahead and take them out with the sidearm. The wolves or deer, either one. There we go. Group of 2, or is there another? I think it's only these 2 for now. No, the Arizona sunsets are the most beautiful in the U.S. Interesting. I remember getting some really gorgeous sunsets back when I lived in East Texas, simply because the humidity was really high there. So we would often have like some pretty kick-ass clouds and weather systems rolling in, and the humidity would make the the haze in the sky, so the sun would be really reflective. Oh shit! We've taken a hit. We got to heal up, and let's get to cover. Fuck! We've taken another hit. Healing again. Fuck! How's my health? Oh, not too bad actually. We didn't take too much damage there. Short round 007. Short round. What's up, man? Holy shit. Is it just these two? All right, I'm going to go ahead and craft a bandage. Probably, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use another one. I'm going to keep my health as full as I possibly can. Since we are on a permadeath run, I want to keep my health full at all times if possible. Was it really just these two marauders here? All right, let's move on with the mission. Damn it, boy. That could have gone badly. Those guys had the drop on me. Permadeath is anxiety triggering. Yeah, it kind of is, actually.
Get in there.
Who did I miss? Y-Aim. Welcome in, Y-Aim. What's up? It has been a while. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, Permadeath is insane. I'm on Survival 2. So it's a challenging run anyway. But I selected Permadeath whole game. So there are no checkpoints. If we die, it's game over. Now, one thing I will say, you are able to make save games, and I don't mind saves coming a little bit. If I fuck up and lose too much health during an encounter, if I can stop and load my game before I die, I'm okay with that. I don't really have a problem with that. I only consider it a valid death if I die in combat. Glitches don't count to me. Just making mistakes like, you know, like earlier in this playthrough, I wound up wrecking the bike and taking a good bit of damage trying to jump to reach one of the injectors. I tried twice, didn't make it. I reloaded my game. It's not that serious, man.
Your bike could use an upgrade.
But I do that partly because permadeath is so fucking stressful.
All right, check back later, man.
Like, I don't mind. It's okay.
Hey, Damon,
it's not that
how's the
serious.
gun trade going?
You definitely need that.
Got killed by a newt. Trying to kill the bear for Lisa. Wow. Melissa heading out. All right. Good evening, ma'am. We'll see you next time. Yeah, Dennis, I don't know why you decided to do this on Survivor 2. I mean, if you're going to do it right, you know? Yeah, Mike asking Rex, how's your heart rate? Not bad, actually. Not too bad. You can reload a save right before you die. Yeah.
See?
If you realize you're at super low health and you're probably about to die, you can reload. Now, some people would say that's not a valid permadeath run. I don't really care. It's not that serious. Like I say, it's not that serious. It's one of those things where, like, I already know I'm good at the game. I really don't have anything to prove. I am just doing this to see how far we make it. I actually have a fairly low level of confidence that we're going to complete this run without dying. I'm just curious to see how far we make it. How far are we going to get? What is it that ends the run for us? What's it going to be? You know, am I going to smash into a rock? Am I going to smash into a tree? Or are we actually going to get taken out in combat somewhere? I don't know. Just kind of curious to see what happens, you know? Oh, I've always wanted to actually read the Dune novels. Just this evening, I started listening to The Expanse on audiobook. Are you guys familiar with The Expanse series? If you're into science fiction, you should definitely check out The Expanse. The television series is fantastic, but the books are really good too. I'm listening to that on audiobook right now.
It's a rifle, not a gun.
I was in the 10th Mountain Cope. Don't get me any of your Marine Corps.
Oh, you're playing in slow-mo. I've looked into that accessibility setting. That is interesting.
Best way to
Alex, you've seen the series, yeah. Carl says the Expanse is excellent. Yeah, I agree.
and see what nature's trying to tell you.
Yeah, it is possible we may die to schizo at the end. Yeah, that is one possibility. Or a wire trap across the road, or a sniper that we didn't see in time. Okay. What was that? Fireworks or something going on at the train yard? Yeah. I would never lie about books.
Well, okay then. Look hard.
Oh, you blew up a bunch of your shit in Stardew Valley. Didn't even skip a beat about restarting the whole day. Yeah, I've actually never played that. I've heard it's really a fun game, but I've never played it. Sin, welcome in, Sin. Murderbot books. I've never heard of those. That's interesting, though. Okay, this is just a fun little side note here. I play a lot of Fallout 4. I love the game Fallout 4. And there's I don't know if it's a mod or just one of the expansion packs, but there is a thing in Fallout 4 that lets you build your own robot settlers. I think it is a mod, actually, where you can modify and build your own robots for your camp. I've never heard of the Murderbot books, but all of the camp guards that I make for my settlements in Fallout, I name them Murderbot 01, Murderbot 02. And what they are, they're robots that they're just on a floating platform. Like they have a thruster for legs. So they literally float above the terrain on like a little rocket thruster. And both of their arms are Gatling laser guns. So they're just fucking Gatling guns, laser rifles. And they just float around so they're not blocked by any of the terrain ever. They can go up and down stairs. They can float over uneven terrain. Doesn't matter. They can go anywhere. And they have 2 fucking Gatling lasers attached to them. And I call them Murderbot. But I've never heard of that series of novels. That's interesting. Barry Tweed died to a fucking deer. How do you die to a deer, man? Run into one and wreck, I suppose. Yeah. Swerve to miss one and hit a rock. Martha Wells is the author. Okay.
I see him.
Now here.
Oh, 8-bit. Are you shutting it down for the night, dear?
If you were in the 10th mountain, you know how to use a scope.
Okay. Oh, she's telling me she needs a massage.
Use a scope.
Oh, is that why your shoulders are sore, baby? No.
Easy, easy.
I got this.
You got him. Nice shot.
Oh, God.
It very well would be possible to die from a bear trap, especially if you get caught in a bear trap at a bad moment and something else kills you. Yeah. Jason McDaniel. What's up, Jason? How you doing, man?
See the blood spots? Look close.
Yeah, I see him.
Then follow him.
On it.
He'll be slowing down about now. Losing too much blood. We should be coming across his carcass any time now.
Playing what? What's that, Hobbit?
Okay. You know how to gut an animal?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, Mike 20. Pass it to the homie on your left. Mike 420.
Go elk hunting. Old man and
Fallout. Yeah. Oh, God. Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4. Those are all some of my favorite games right there.
You got
right at the top. Yeah.
You're wasting a lot.
I actually did stream Fallout 4 for a while I was recovering from cancer. Fallout 4 was my comfort game. It's one of those games that I'm so good at it. I say that. I'm so good at it. It's so easy for me that even though I was literally suffering from cancer and recovering from cancer surgery and stuff, I was still able to play Fallout 4 and just absolutely fucking ace it and break the game.
I can remember that.
Oh, Jason, tomorrow's your birthday, right on. Oh, she got you the Indiana Jones game. Oh, shit, man. I've been wanting to check that one out.
Just a sec.
And we got another skill point. Yeah. Let's keep moving up with these ranged tree. Ooh, the ability to reload while sprinting or reduce recoil. Let's do reload while sprinting. That one's handy. Yeah, Jay Sispro, thanks, man. I appreciate that. It was interesting. To say the least, it was an interesting experience. I will say this community helped me immensely. We did a fuck cancer fundraiser and channel like ad revenue and viewer contribution is what kind of helped me get through that period financially. And also we did that fuck cancer fundraiser. And what we did was I took half of the proceeds from that fundraiser and I donated it to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital for children with cancer. And then I took the other half of the proceeds, the other 50%, and I paid my auto insurance up for 6 months. So it made sure that I had a legal vehicle to drive to go to my medical appointments and stuff like that.
Let's go.
So yeah. Yes, this community very much helped me out during my struggle with cancer. Thyroid cancer, Mike. Yeah, it was thyroid cancer.
I'm just going to close my eyes for a bit.
Alexander Skarsgård is in the show Murderbot. Okay. Wild. You got killed by a bear trap once? Oh, being attacked by freakers and got stuck in a trap? Yeah.
I was ready to go back at it.
Your birthday falls on Friday the 13th. Wicked. You know, we still don't have that mission from Boozer, man. What the fuck? I still don't have the mission from Boozer to bring him some meat.
Sorry.
I have never seen that mission pop this late in the story. I've never seen that mission pop this late. I've always get it as soon as I talk to O'Brien the first time.
Good to see you, Deke. Damon.
You going to bed, babe? All right, I'll shut this down pretty quick. Okay. 1 sec. Aw, he's a kitten.
How's it going, Booze Man?
I'm fine, goddammit.
Here it is. This is the mission.
We're getting low on supplies. Could use some more meat if you get a chance.
Boozer wants me to give him some meat.
Guess it's been
I'll
a
give you
while
some
since we
meat,
did any
motherfucker.
hunting. I'll see if I can scare up some meat while I'm out.
You remember what you
Good night, baby. Yeah, here it is
I
now.
had Cope give me a few pointers, believe it or not.
Oh, shit, I don't believe it. Thanks, Steve.
See you, Booze Man. Fresh meat. That ought to do it. Okay, I just got to get this back to Boozer.
Deke, you there? Had some time on my hands? Made you some shit.
Boozer, thank you. Yeah, I'll stop by when I can.
More.
Deacon out.
I do hear another one. There he is.
This is Radio Free
I'm
Oregon.
talking.
Shut up, Cope. I'm busy.
Set you free.
Nope, not in the mood.
Okay.
Okay, now just gotta carve it up.
I said, shut up, Cope. I'm busy. Oh, you just finished that mission. What it takes to survive, I think. Yeah, Boozer, I got like 200 meat. Is that enough? I think I'll actually have at least like 150. Yeah, I want to accumulate as much meat as I possibly can just for moving forward, like to get us to level 3, just to help us get trust with like Iron Mike's camp. When we head south to the militia, I want to have a lot of meat to cash in there. So I take advantage of the butcher skill, and I do accumulate quite a bit of meat throughout my playthrough. Because meat is actually worth a fair amount of trust. The meat is worth more trust than the bounties are, which I find interesting. What is the current time? I'm actually going to head down to this hidden loot location since we're here. Let's go to the dam and hit the hidden loot location. Then we'll go up to the camp. Boozer loves him some meat, doesn't he? I know we've been able to hit the hidden loot locations in Marion Forks several times just tonight. So I have a pretty high level of confidence this one will be respawned as well.
Ammo.
Just at level 2 with Iron Mike? Nice. Yeah, you can't eat a bounty. That's true. You can't eat them freaker ears.
Gotta take a closer look.
Oh, I don't. It's right there. Okay. And while we're on foot, let's play it safe. I want to run up. Yeah, the Raider. Oh, shit. We're completely out of sidearm ammo. Okay. We are hitting the saddlebag. There we go. And let's take care of these Raiders up here. Gonna head out. Got to go catch some Jimmy Kimmel. All right. We'll see you later, Irish Molly. Have a good evening, dear. Yeah. I was saying I would move in nice and slow up here to see if this Marauder ambush is here. And yes, they are. Ooh, you got to save 4 survivors. Nice. Oh, shit. Hello. I love those 4 survivor rescues. Man, they really help you level up Iron Mike's camp, don't they?
Down. Someone's down.
Aw. I know better. Ooh, a pipe bomb. Outstanding. We're maxed out on sniper rifle ammo right now. How much longer till Lost Lake? Not long, actually. I think once we turn in the meat for Boozer, we'll have a couple more missions like... oh, geez. I do actually lose track of some of them. There's... Boozer will tell us that he's not feeling so hot, and we'll have to go get him the sterile bandages, and then we'll have another mission... to go rescue Lisa, I think, from the Rippers. And then after that, it's time to head to Lost Lake. There may be 1 or 2 others in there, in between there. Yeah, I didn't figure we would get to Lost Lake tonight, but I was hoping we would at least queue up the mission to head to Lost Lake. Yeah. Yoink. Oh, damn, we're full on pipe bombs. Outstanding. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on supplies, man. Nice. Yeah, we'll have to get the plants to make the medicine for his arm. Then I think we get the mission to go rescue Lisa. Then after that, you get Nobody Saw It Coming or whatever. Yeah, you have to do that Sarah flashback where she tells you about lavender for a burn salve. Yeah. Carl, you heading out, man? All right, bud. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate you, man. It's always a pleasure. Oh, yeah, I should come up with a guide on where to get more cans. Why Aim heading out? Okay. That was good to see you, Why Aim. Thanks for popping in tonight. It has been a while. Yeah, Jay, I don't have a video on like where to find cans, but what I do have, here's one I'll share with you real quick. This is Infinite Loot. It teaches you how to make all of the loot in the game respawn. And then, let's see, I don't think I have... Yeah, we have some videos we've made recently that are how to, like, great places to pick up crafting materials in the early game, the mid game, and the late game. We do have a series of videos on that. There, darling. You trying to distract me while I'm gaming? Naughty little thing, aren't you? Yeah. How far are we from Copeland's camp? I want to refill my saddlebags soon. 90 in chat. Yeah, I know, man. I cannot believe how well this series is doing. Oh, hello. It's really been great. I'm glad I started this permadeath run. See, that's what's going to kill us. We're going to run into a fucking tree, and that's going to end the run. Yeah, Camp Pioneer. That's a good place. What is the place? Is that Camp Pioneer? I know there's one spot where you can get like 4 cans in one spot in the Lost Lake region. I made a video on that years ago. Shit, probably 4 or 5 years ago. It's simply called 4 cans in one spot. Sir K Daddy heading out? All right. Thank you for being here.
Oh, here we go. Good. I can fix this. Good.
Well, I'm surprised we don't need a bandage. I remember we had to use like, God, what did we use? Like 3 or 4 bandages in one encounter earlier? Just because I wanted to keep my health topped off. Because this is a permadeath run, I want to keep my health as high as I possibly can. Like I want to keep my health full at all times, whenever possible. All right, let's cash in a little bit of meat with Boozer. We'll hit the box here too and see what he's got for us.
Not great. A lot of pain.
Oh yeah, man. Having Sarah's tank early on is great. Just rifle ammo, okay. The Hobbit, you heading out? All right. Well, thank you for being here. On Stickman 4131 has just popped in. Stickman, what's going on, buddy? Boy, if you don't get over there and give him that meat.
Some meat should keep us stocked up for a while.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying having Sarah's tank.
I'm not real hungry right now.
T-shirt idea, meat for Boozer. Boozer wants the meat. Hi, cutie pie. You wearing your little Halloween pajamas? Okay, yeah, so we have to go talk to Lisa. Then I think he gets the idea to bring her the Thunder Egg. Then you come back and do the mission to give Boozer a burn salve. Then you get the mission to go rescue Lisa, and then that's pretty much it for this area. It's 11:07. Let's just go ahead and make it first light, just because we're here.
Grab some shut-eye.
Oh, yeah, you forgot about the horde there. What is that, Rogue Camp, I think? The gas station up there at Rogue Camp. Yeah, just lucky enough you had enough stuff to handle them, yeah. There are a lot of hidden loot locations. I don't think I have a link for it here, but I have a video up that is all of the hidden loot locations that I know of. If any of my mods are available to put that link in the chat, I think all my mods have gone to bed for the night. Is it trick or treat? Yeah, maybe, yeah. Actually, one thing that Claire likes to do is right after Halloween, when all of the Halloween clothing and costumes and stuff go on sale, that's when she'll do her clothes shopping. She'll just get a lot of stuff that's like Halloween themed, but really cheap. And that's just like where she gets her pajamas and house clothes and stuff anyway. Let's check and see. Don't need that. Don't need that. And we don't need that. Okay. Auto shot is the new best friend. Shit, yeah. Auto shotgun is my favorite weapon in the game. I love the auto shotgun. It is my favorite weapon in the game. All right, folks, I think that is it for me, too. A lot of folks are dropping off because it's getting late. Claire's already gone to bed, so I think I'm going to shut it down myself. Call it a night. So let's go to this. There we go. So we can sit and chat for a bit on the way out. Folks, I do want to put this out there one last time for the night. My work schedule is going to change soon. I've changed jobs. I had to leave my current job. I'm about to start a new job. So my stream schedule is going to be thrown off. I do know for sure my schedule at my new job is going to be pretty different. From my old job, I'll be working evenings now. So these nighttime streams, it's just not going to be possible for a while. We are going to end up changing the stream schedule. I'll have more updates. Of course, I'll let you guys know what the new schedule is going to be as soon as I know what the new schedule is going to be. But my recommendation is to turn on notifications. Please turn on your notifications so that every time I'm able to go live, whenever I can, I'm going to go live and you guys will be in the loop. You'll know when I'm streaming next. It's best suggestion I can offer you is just turn on your notifications. And that way, every time I'm live, you'll know about it. Because until I start this new job, I'm going to be streaming as often as I possibly can. I'm just going to do as many as I can until I start the new schedule. Once I start the new schedule, it's anybody's guess when I'll be able to stream again. So yeah, that's all I got for tonight. We did most of what we set out to do. We got quite a few of the early game main story missions finished. In the very next episode, we'll do a few more main story missions and see if we can't go ahead and get into Lost Lake in the next episode. But yeah, thanks, Stickman. I appreciate you, buddy. But yeah, that's it for me for tonight, folks. It has been an absolute blast. I've had so much fun. I'm actually having a lot of fun doing this permadeath run. Like I said, I don't have a lot of confidence that we're going to finish the whole game. Something is probably going to end this run. But the main reason I keep pushing ahead with it is just curiosity. I'm curious to see what's going to end the run. Maybe we'll find out in the next episode. Maybe not. Good night, everybody. Thanks again for being here. We'll see y'all next time.